Hello, Faye. Have you gotten all of the children's books checked in yet?
Yes, Mr. Spunkle, I just finished.
And, how many were defaced and destroyed this time?
Only 6, actually. A new low for this month.
Well, I suppose defacing is better than what that group is planning on doing next week.
What group? What do you mean?
Yes, well, I'm planning to have a staff meeting about all of this tomorrow, but I'll let you in on it now. The CPOA is planning to hold a protest outside of the library next Monday.
The CPOA?
The Concerned Parents of Ashland. It's that group that's been protesting all of the books they find offensive.
Oh, they're coming here? To our library?
Yeah, which wouldn't be bad on its face. They're a fairly peaceful lot, but it's the rabble-rousers they tend to bring along with them, you see.
Right.
Anyway, it could end up being a rather prickly situation.
So what does this group want, anyway? Just for us to not have these books anymore, or whatever they are?
I guess. Who knows what they want? I don't even think they know.
Well, I just want to do my job and encourage people to read and think for themselves.
So do they, as long as it's what they think too. But there's probably going to be some media here, some cameras and stuff.
You mean on the outside, right?
Channel 7 called me this morning. They want to do an interview on the inside with the staff. You know, to see how we feel about all of this.
Us? But who cares what we think?
Well, they have to fill the air somehow. But hey, wait a minute. Why shouldn't they care what we think? We're parents too. Well, I am.
Well, I don't want to be on TV, okay? I'm not giving an interview.
But I think they want to talk to all of us, Faye.
Well, not me. I'm not interested, sorry.
What do you mean you're not interested? Everybody wants to be on TV.
Well, not librarians.
I'm a librarian and I want to be on TV.
Can't I, get a note from my doctor or something? I don't know, anxiety, not being photogenic.
You obviously don't have to be on if you don't want to, okay?
Well, okay, fine.
I just thought maybe you'd have an opinion on the whole thing, considering some of the books we get stolen or returned defaced.
What books are those, Mr. Spunkle?
You know, the ones on, gayness.
Just because I'm gay doesn't mean I want to be on TV talking about it. We aren't a monolith, you know.
No, I get it, of course.
Do you want to go on TV and talk about being cis, Mr. Spunkle?
Being what?
Nothing, it's just, I'm not a spokesperson. I'm just me, okay? And I just want to do a good job and then go home, okay?
I know, and I appreciate that. You see, this is already becoming a major inconvenience.
Well, I'm sure the staff will understand.
I just don't understand it. We never had a problem before, then all of a sudden we have big scary guys with shaved heads patrolling the library.
Well, God forbid we have any books that cause a conversation.
You know how it is.
Oh, believe me, I do.
Oh, that's right. You're dating that activist lady, right?
Mr. Spunkle, I really don't want to talk about that.
What's her name? Gwen something?
Gwen McPhears.
Yes, that's right. She's the one who organized that crazy protest a few years back with the pink bunnies on Courthouse Square.
Yes, that was her, but we weren't together then.
So you're dating an activist, but you aren't one yourself?
I'm non-confrontational.
Yeah,
Actually,
but still.
he's
Oh, what
pretty
can I say?
slim.
Opposites attract.
You
Well,
know
don't tell her
something,
anything
I
about
actually
this. The
Googled
last
how
thing we need
much
is this
do
thing leaking
pigeons
and getting
need
even
per
more
day.
publicity.
So, pigeons need...
Hey, darling, are you coming home
I
soon?
think it
You know, I'm
was
giving the
one
lecture at the
handful
Women's College at 6 p.m. sharp, right?
of food
Yeah, Gwen,
per
I know.
day
I
is,
just need to put a
enough
few
for
more of
them,
these
right?
kids' books behind the counter. We have to keep
And,
certain titles behind the counter now. What?
So I'm
like
trying
porno
not
or
to
something?
exceed
I
that.
swear that CPOA
Keegan
is driving
says
us
4-star
insane.
pizza.
Driving who
Weird.
insane? Us?
Most things are
Of course,
5-star.
us and our group, you know,
I know, what the
GALIP.
hell?
Gallup?
It is kind of
Gays
weird.
against lame-ass parents. I told you all
It's
about
really
that.
cheap on
The
here.
new
They do,
group.
like, buy
Oh,
one,
right.
get one
I guess I
free.
just missed
Look.
the name. It rolls so well off the tongue and all.
Available
Well, they better not
Sunday
start doing
only.
any of that library business like the other
See,
ones
they
have been
always
doing.
do
They
that.
better
They
leave
make
you
it, like, the
alone.
tiniest
Library
writing
business?
at the
What do you
bottom.
mean? They're protests. The CPOA
Available
just stands around
Sunday
until they get
only.
too cold or hot. But they bring all those other groups in now too. Yeah, I heard something about that. God, Faye, you're so out of it. I said I heard something about it. What do you want? Here you are dating an activist, and you aren't even aware as to what's going on out there. It's not that I'm not aware, Gwen. So, is it that you just don't care then? Is that it? No, it's just that I don't really know what to do about any of it. Well, doing nothing isn't going to help.
We're
I'll help
slightly
you.
of a
What can I do? Can I pass out
relationship.
flyers or something? We
know.
don't pass out flyers,
That is
Faye.
pretty
Do you have to be
weird.
so condescending? I literally just offered to help, and you act like a total
How's
witch.
it going, Tegan?
Talk about biting the hand
Hope
that
you're doing
feeds
good.
you. You're on the front lines of this war,
Hope you're
Faye,
having
whether
a
you
good
want
one.
to be or not. But I don't want to be in a war. I'm not a soldier. I'm a librarian. A conscientious objector, you know? Well, then you and I need to sit down and have a long talk about our
You're
relationship.
looking for a
What do you
mom
mean?
flipping
I
bottles
mean,
on
you're
the
either with
bins.
us or against us, Faye.
I think they're coming
Well,
because
I guess I know of one
didn't
way I could
land
help.
it, you know?
Okay, and what is that? I
If I had
happen
have
to know
landed
something.
it, they would have
Something
been
not a
like,
lot of
oh,
other
it's
people
okay.
know
No,
about. Mr.
it's
Spungle
okay.
told me today. Okay.
But since I
Listening. The
didn't
thing is,
land it,
I'm not
they're like,
exactly
yeah,
supposed
let's
to be
go
talking
get
about
this
it with
guy.
anyone, and he said not to tell you specifically. Me? What? He can't do that. I'm your girlfriend, the misogynist, homophobic pig. Would you let me finish, Gwen? Okay, fine. Sorry. Well, the thing is, there's going to be a protest here on Monday. What? At the library? Who? The CPOA or whatever. Oh my god, are you serious? Yeah, I guess we're going to have an all-staff meeting about it tomorrow. Oh my god, well, I can't believe this. I have to rally the troops. I have to make some phone calls. I have to call so many people. Wait, what do you mean, Gwen? Faye, if the CPOA is staging one of their dinky little protests at the library on Monday, that means every hate group in the time zone is going to make a showing. Like,
okay, so
like
this
who?
cafe
The
near was
Loaf
still
Breakers,
open,
the
that's
Tryhard
good.
Boys, all of those douchebags.
I'm glad
I
it's
don't
not
know.
one of those
Some of
ones
those
that
dudes seem
close
kind
at
of
like
scary,
5
don't you think,
o'clock.
Gwen?
I'm surprised
Compared
it's
to
still
me,
open,
they
that's
won't
good.
know what hit them. Hit? You know,
That is good.
metaphorically, in the counter-protest wise. Gwen, Mr. Spunkle told me not to tell you.
By
Don't
the
you
way,
get
this
it,
is a
Faye? Mr.
brand new
Spunkle is a part of the
apartment,
patriarchy. He's just
block
trying to
right
hold
here.
us down. I think he just doesn't want his library turning into a circus. Well, libraries are the new battleground, sorry to say. Spunkle is just going to have to deal with it. Oh, what have I done?
You just wake up
Hey,
in the
Can I
morning,
talk to you for a second?
Oh,
you go
sure, Mr.
downstairs,
Spunkle.
have your
What seems to be the
Cafe
problem?
Nero.
Well, I just got off the phone
Yep.
with Channel 7. Some reporter there by the name of Dana Rennings.
Oh, I think I know about her.
She's the one who was responsible for getting that old recluse arrested for those park killings.
Right, I remember now.
Well, anyway, she wanted my comment on the upcoming protests that are being planned for the library.
Oh, she did? That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yes, it's especially weird
I
because
know,
I
Homer,
personally
I
haven't
don't know
told
what's
anyone
going
about
on
the
me
protest,
today, I don't know.
except for you.
Well, I
I'm
haven't told
like,
anyone, Mr. Spunkle. Someone from the CPOA must have leaked it.
And how do you
I'm,
figure?
What motive would I
feeling
have?
Well, considering your girlfriend is Gwen McPhears, I would say a lot.
Delirious is
Look,
delirious.
I told you, Mr.
the right
Spunkle, I
word?
really
I
don't
know.
have a dog in this fight.
That's
I
the
have
most
no
ridiculous
idea.
thing I've ever heard.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you.
Ugh.
If
Well,
I
I
go
can't
to
ever remember a
dip,
time you have.
That'll be
You've always
the
been
day.
very loyal, Faye.
Exactly, so
That'll
why
be
would I
the day.
stop
Do you
now?
know
I
the
don't want my
last time I
girlfriend
had
and a
a
bunch of
date, it was
tryhard
like-
boys fighting on the library lawn.
God, I can't
Yes,
even remember to be honest.
that would be a very bad look for us. And I'm just assuming that your girlfriend and her group are going to be here protesting too?
I can only assume the girls will be here.
And what about you? Where are you going to be?
I have to work. I'll be right there at my desk
Oh.
just like always.
Giddy.
Yeah,
that is
sure.
the word, yeah.
What does that mean?
It means that you say you're going to be working, but that is until your girlfriend talks you into doing otherwise.
What, you think I'm so weak-willed that I'm just going to cave? I have a master's degree, I'll remind you. That takes a lot of hard work.
How
Well,
much
you
would
always
they
seem
cost,
to do it
I
when
wonder?
it's just you and I.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, like last week when I asked you to come in on Saturday, even though I knew you had that thing you wanted to go
I'm
to
gonna
with the
guess
turkey legs and outfits.
The Renaissance Fair, Mr. Spunkle.
160,000?
And I think you know what it's called. I see
That's
you there
just a
every
guess.
year.
I have no
yeah,
idea.
except for this year, of course, because we had nobody else to work that day, and I really wanted to go. It didn't take much leaning into you to get you to work.
Wait, that's why you were trying so hard? Because you
Well,
wanted to
it's
go to the
better
Ren
than
Fair?
being sad,
I really
that's for
wasn't
sure.
trying so hard. That's my point.
I'm going to prove you wrong. Just you watch me, Mr. Spunkle.
Well, don't knock yourself out doing it, Faye. I don't think we're going to be very busy that day anyway.
Did
Not
was
on the
chat.
inside, at least.
Am I on the schedule for Monday, Mr. Spunkle?
Last time I checked, yeah.
That seems
Then I'll be there
cheap.
on Monday.
Well, I mean, it depends where you're comparing it against.
Well,
the property
honey, are you
here's
awake
pretty
yet?
cheap.
I've let
in
you sleep in long
comparison to
enough.
the rest of the
What?
UK.
What time is it? It's late enough. We have work to do. The girls and I have already made all of our signs and everything. But it's
I
only
mean, you
6
can
a.m.
literally
I don't
get
have to be in until
two-bedroom
9.
Houses
In where, Faye?
just outside of
work,
Belfast
Gwen,
now.
the library. Yes, exactly. We're going down to the library to do our work, which is to counter
Some
a protest.
people may think that they're
No,
on
it's to
like a
protest
dodgy
the protest.
street,
I think that's what a counter
but
protest
it's-
is, Gwen.
They're fine. Like
Whatever.
it's
This thing has been on the news all weekend. Groups from both
I know.
sides have been
This-
coming in from all over the place.
basically where I
And you're
used
just
to
going to
live
sit
at,
inside the
right?
library and
It was
stamp
like a
stuff.
small
First of all, Gwen,
townhouse.
we don't use stamps
And the
anymore, so get
houses
with it.
there
And secondly, I've
sell
told you,
for, like,
I've tried to help, but nothing has worked. Well,
90
staying inside and doing
90
nothing
like
will certainly
90
not be
to
helping.
100,000
But I am
for,
helping.
like,
Don't you see? I'm a
two-bedroom
frontline soldier, whatever you said.
townhouse.
Just because you put books on
that
shelves
is
doesn't
so
mean you're a
cheap.
soldier, Faye. Well, you know what, Gwen? Somebody has to make a living. Excuse
And
me,
it's
what is
like
that supposed to
15-minute
mean? It
walk
means that we
from the
can't
city
all be living
centre.
off of our parents, you know?
No, they're
I
old
am not
houses.
living off
They're
of my
probably,
parents
like,
anymore,
100
thank you very
years
much.
old, but still.
Yeah, it's been what, a month since they cut you off? Shut up, Faye. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know anything, clearly.
So my guess.
Oh, yeah, clearly I don't know anything. Well, I
since
do
those
know that I'm going to be
apartments
all
there,
over TV
like,
on Monday, and
Osborne
you're going to be in
Road,
there in your mousy little outfit,
your
invoking
brand
no
new
change
apartments,
whatsoever.
I'm gonna guess
Just a
they're
wasted
probably
life. Okay, that's it. This is over. What's over?
160
You and I, we're over.
to
What do you mean? This
maybe
conversation?
even 200,000.
No, I mean this
I don't know,
relationship.
probably 160 to
but
200,000.
why? What have I done? You think you can seriously say stuff like that to me and expect us to come back from it?
Feisty, how's it
I'm
going?
sorry,
Barbara's
okay?
they
I'm just under
gifted
a lot of
you a
stress
sub
from this whole
earlier on.
protest. You don't understand what it can be like
Hell
fighting
yeah.
for justice. Well, I'm sure it's exhausting.
Free
I
sub
mean, you
Rooney.
have to look your best all the time because you never know when somebody's going
Welcome
to be filming
in,
you,
dude.
hoping to go viral. Right. And people just have so many expectations of you, you know? Yeah, I do. I know all about that, believe me.
Whoa, that's so,
So,
cheap. A
can we stay together
two-bedroom
then?
townhouse here
No,
would easily
Gwen, we
be
can't.
400,000.
But why not?
Isn't
Why
it
can't
crazy,
we? Why are you
like?
being so cruel, Faye?
It
What's
really
wrong with
is.
you? I'm not being cruel,
It's so
Gwen,
good.
but I need to protect myself. And we can't be together because I can't trust you anymore. I don't know, maybe I never could. Why do you think you couldn't trust me? What evidence have I given you that you can't trust me? Tell me. Go ahead. Well, a recent example would be you immediately telling everyone in the world about the CPOA protest. I told you, Faye. I had to tell everyone that. Do you know how important of an issue that is? Yeah, I get it, but you know that I didn't want it getting out. Yeah, but it doesn't matter what you wanted when the truth was involved. The truth had to be known, Faye. Well, you betrayed my trust,
chap.
and now you're being
Do you wanna see my
insulting. It's
good
over,
deep
Gwen.
done for the day?
I have to
Look.
stay strong. I have to grow a backbone.
You see this?
And I'll say that you certainly
You see that
have.
cigarette?
It's kind of sexy. What do you mean? You know, you taking charge
I
and
just
showing me what's
stopped,
what. I never figured you for a sexy
a
librarian,
major
Faye.
fire
Leave
from,
me alone, Gwen. You're crazy.
from happening
Oh,
right
I'm
there.
crazy. I'm crazy. Yeah, I
That's
don't
my
know. There's
good
something
deed
weird
done
going on
for
with you.
today.
Oh, please. You don't know what you're talking
If
about.
I didn't do
It's
that,
over,
chap,
Gwen. Goodbye.
this
You're
whole
going
place
to
would
regret
be
not coming
on
to the
fire
protest
in a
today.
few hours' time.
It will be wild. Hello, is this Faye? Yes it is. How can I help you? Oh,
Exactly,
hello, Faye.
yeah.
This is Dana Rennings with Channel 7 News. Oh, hello, Miss Rennings. Nice to meet you. I'm a big fan. Oh, well, thank you. I was wondering if you'd care to comment about what's happening outside the library? Why? What's happening? I'm just inside working today. Well, the CPOA is going to be protesting
Whatever
some of
your
the books the
business
library
idea,
has.
we can
It's
help
drawn the
you get
attention
it
of some
going.
well-known hate groups in the area.
Okay.
Namely the Loaf Breakers and the
I want
Tryhard
to
Boys.
build
And of course
a-
the girls, but... The girls aren't a hate group, though. Yes, I was just about to say. The girls are not a hate group. But, I'm surprised
What should we
that
do,
you don't have an
Chuck?
opinion on all of this,
What
considering
should we
how
build?
close to it all you are, in more ways than one.
It has
What do
to
you
be
mean?
something that
Well,
we
you
can
are working at the
stream.
library, and you
It
are
has to be
dating the
something
leader of
that I
the
can
girls.
work at.
Well, I keep those two things separate,
stream
as you can see by
something
me
that
not
would be
being
fun.
out there. And it doesn't matter anyway. Why doesn't it matter? Because Gwen and I broke up this morning. Oh, I see.
Policy of Belfast.
Well, I'm sorry to pry, but
Pretty
did
much.
it have
I mean,
anything
you
to
could
do with
say
the
that.
protests? You said you don't
That's
mean
pretty
to
much
pry,
what
but then you
just
asked me
happened
that?
there, yeah.
Well, I'm a reporter. It's my job. It's your job to report on the inner workings and drama of my relationships? I didn't realize Channel 7 now specializes in gossip. Good day, Miss Rennings. I have books to check back in. I apologize if I said good day, Miss Rennings.
Faye, we have got
Dr.
serious
Dredd,
problems out
how
there.
you doing?
Why? What's going on, Mr. Spunkle?
Haven't you looked outside recently? Those protests are getting a little bit hot. And by hot, I mean literally. They're starting a fire.
They're starting a fire? What do you mean? They're trying to light the library on fire?
There's another
No,
Maserati.
a bonfire. This is what they do. It's their act of civil disobedience or whatever.
But they can't have a bonfire right there on our lawn.
Well, they're gonna try to do it.
Well, I'm calling the fire department.
You better call them now before the fire gets too big. It may take them a while to get over here tonight.
What are you talking about? Why?
The air show starts today, remember? The whole town is going to be crazy.
Ugh, this stupid air show. I hate the air show.
Well, it's a pretty big revenue stream for the city. It does help pay our salaries.
But what good is it if the traffic stops fire trucks from fighting fires? From putting out book
Evil.
barbecues on the library's front
Evil.
lawn?
Well, now we know
Follow
who's
me.
been stealing all of our books, at least.
Okay.
I can't believe this.
I can't even hear
Evil.
myself think with your girlfriend out there on that
Evil.
megaphone. I can't even understand what she's
Follow me.
saying. It just sounds
Okay.
like a garbled mess.
Anybody
I don't know.
get
She's
the
been at it for a
reference?
while now, hasn't she?
I swear I thought she was saying your name a few seconds ago.
Really? I thought I did too, but I was hoping I was imagining it.
No, it sounded like she was trying to get your attention there for a second.
Oh god, she definitely is. She's right outside the window now, waving her arms at me.
Well, it's not like we have no patrons in here that she's going to scare off anyway.
I'm just going to ignore her.
I think
if I don't
Jim-
move, she won't
Jim
see me.
Hippie knows
That's
what I'm
tinted
talking
glass,
about.
right?
He does. He has
Yeah,
all to say.
but it's not a two-way mirror.
Oh, she's texting me. What are you
They
doing in there,
say
Faye?
it's the
What does it look like I'm
biggest
doing, Gwen? I'm
rupture
working.
farm
Maybe you should
in
try it
all of
sometime.
Ottawa.
I am working, can't you tell? I'm working on the future
I
of this
used
world.
to work
Really? Because it seems like you're just yelling into that megaphone in front of any camera phone you can find.
I was
So what? You think I'm
really
doing
a
all of this for
slave,
attention? That's what we
like
need,
all
you know?
the
Attention. We need
others.
people's focus. I think everyone out there is a little too focused on getting attention and other people's focus, Gwen.
So,
Why don't you just come out and help us join
me
the
outta
fight instead of just
here.
sitting around being part of the problem? Part of
And
the
help
problem? Hey,
me
I just called the fire
rescue
department.
the
That's being part of the
others.
solution where I come from. So you're going to let them come and put out the book fire? But why? What do you mean, why, Gwen? Because it's a pile of burning books.
oh, he did.
Beyond my moral objection to it, one of those pages could easily fly away and start another fire. But it's so cinematic. Is it cinematic? Yeah, we've already taken a whole bunch of pictures with us posing in front of it. You're posing in front of the pile of burning books? Well,
Next
yeah,
time,
crying on our knees, hugging, holding hands, and
if
praying.
anybody's doing
I
that
think once we
again,
touch them
just
up, it's really
picture
going to sell the
red
cause.
and
And what cause is that? Instagram filters? Marketing is our #1 priority right
So
now,
chat,
Faye.
yeah,
I'm
we have
sorry if you were just all lost in your books and you
AITTS,
can't understand
so you
that.
can literally have
Can't or
any
won't
message
or refuse to, whatever.
read aloud
So what are you going to do when the try-hard
using
boys start trying even harder and something goes
Biden's
seriously
voice,
wrong out there?
Kanye
Oh,
West's
please, like
voice,
what? These
Bart
guys are pussycats. We
Simpson,
see them at every protest.
Eminem,
Oh,
or
really? You do?
SpongeBob.
Yeah, a few of them are even dating a couple of our girls. Wait, are
And
you
it
serious?
works well.
Yeah, at first I objected, but now I'm conditioning them
Thank
to be
you,
moles. Isn't that cool? No, it's not. You're going to get someone killed, Gwen. No, I'm
Oh,
not.
yeah.
This is
And just
activism,
ignore
Faye.
that
You're just too
chat.
apathetic to
I'm
know
not
anything
alive
about
every
it.
day.
Activism is dating guys in hate groups just to
That is
become
a lie.
moles? Well, desperate times, right?
Stream
The fire
elements
department is
have-
going to be
has
here
been
any
lying
minute,
all
and
day.
they can finally shut this entire thing down, thank God. We'll see what the Tryhard boys have to say about that. What?
I have returned to Belfast.
Hello,
after
Faye.
hearing
This is
of
Dana
the
Rennings with
great
Channel 7
fear
again.
of bravery
What?
carried
I
out
was
by
just wondering
Mr.
if you'd care to
Paul.
comment about the total cluster F that's going on
Doubting I
outside the
wouldn't
library
have
right
any
now.
Belfast.
What are you talking about? Well, it appears that the fire
was
department
good.
is now
I enjoyed
scuffling with
that.
the loaf breakers and trying hard boys. And the girls seem to be joining in. Oh my god. The curious thing is that your ex-girlfriend seems to be siding with the dude bros. Or at least, she's not siding with the firefighters. What do you mean? What's she doing? She's attacking them, Faye. She's attacking the firefighters. Oh my god, where are the cops? There was a couple already on the way with the fire department. They're still trying to get here. And I guess they just called for several more units. I can't believe this, all over some books, over ideas that we're all perfectly capable as human beings of discussing. Well, perhaps your expectations of people are a little bit too high, Faye. Yeah, perhaps they are. So, no comment in regards to your ex currently having her head smashed in by a firefighter's boot? No comment at all,
We are-
really.
Reaching
I
the
can't believe it,
end
Faye. I
of
just
our
can't believe it.
strawberry
I know,
and
sir, it looks
kiwi
awful out there. A big
beverage.
giant ring in the lawn of the library.
I never thought they were gonna get that fire out.
There must be some kind of special
Look how
gloss in
nice
some of those
that
kids'
school
books or
is,
something
Chad.
that makes
Isn't
them
that
burn
crazy?
like that. I don't know.
Well, how's Gwen?
nice
Have
is
you talked
that?
to her?
Yeah, I went and saw her in the burn ward last night. She'll be okay. A few skin grafts and she'll be fine.
Well, I'm assuming you didn't take her back or anything, right?
Are you out of your frickin' mind, Spunkle?
All right then.
Such a nice
I guess
building.
I kind of had you pegged wrong, didn't I?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, you thought I was going to be a total pushover about all of this.
I said I was wrong, okay?
Fine. Apology
I'll be
accepted.
able to give
At least
you
this did get us a little bit of publicity. We made the national news, you know.
better view once we get
International.
down
My
here.
mom sent me this link to the Daily Mail.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
it's
we're in
just
the
a
Daily
normal
Mail.
school,
Now
yeah.
we're infamous.
Well, I'm sure
I
everyone
think
will
it's a
forget
high
about it by
school, I
next
think.
week.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. The way things are these days, we'll all have memories like hamsters.
So did you ever end up talking to that reporter? She won't stop bugging me.
There's
Dana
another
Reddings,
really
you
nice
mean
one as
she talked
well.
to you?
About 15
Yeah,
minutes
she wouldn't
from
stop
here.
asking me my opinion,
Actually,
like it
we'll be
matters.
walking down
Why
there
wasn't
with
she asking me for my opinion? I'm the head
it's
librarian
probably
of the
about
damn branch.
20 minutes.
Oh, I don't know, Mr.
25
Spunkle.
minutes.
I'm sorry.
Ugh, she was probably just trying to flirt with
For
you or
anybody
something.
from Belfast
Oh, you're
and
out of your
talking about
mind.
The one beside
Yeah, sure, whatever.
So when are the landscapers coming in to
Europa
fix
Hotel.
that mess out there?
They said by
look
the
at
end of
this
the
one's
week,
really
but
nice,
it's the
too.
city, not a private company, so we'll see about that.
Well, maybe we can do some work on it.
I don't know if we're supposed to.
Schools
I
out
think the
for
city
summer.
has to do
yeah,
it.
Yeah, I
Regulations
think
or
so,
something.
Yeah,
Are you serious? You mean we couldn't even plant a flower
Summer
on our own
holidays.
library property?
Yep.
Not unless some jackal in a suit signs off on it. Crazy, huh?
We can't plant flowers, and yet
Spring
people
break,
are burning
man.
books. Priorities, right, Mr. Spunkle?
Right, Faye.
Gwen recovered from her burns and, along with several of the other protesters, was sentenced to a 30-day suspended sentence for disturbing the peace. By the end of the week, the library lawn was fixed by
What
the
do
city crew,
Americans
but something
call
curious happened
summer
overnight.
holidays?
Someone,
We just
clad in
call it the
black, had
summer
planted
holidays.
marigolds
What
and
does
tulips along the
Americans
perimeter
call
of the building. While technically trespassing and a crime, Mr. Spunkle and Faye Let it go
Oh, look at
unreported.
the wee doggy chat. Look at